Hello everyone. Before I get started with your reading this week, I wanted to let you know the post before this one. You can check out the link in there, or you can find the link now added to the description on every one of my posts on TikTok or YouTube, for that matter. I post in both. But you can find the Amazon author page. I am under my regular name there. I don't go by Julie the Oracle there, just in case, because I think it was just easier to be my actual name there for the author page. But I wanted to let you know that I've been making notebooks and journals. These are pretty basic. They're blank lined pages for now, and recipe books, things like that. I'm going to stay in the realm of metaphysical, but I'll do a few things pretty normal too. You never know. It runs the gambit for anybody, anywhere, who's interested. But I may do some bigger projects down the road as in actual books. We'll see what comes out. But it's going to take me a little bit longer to do that. So check it out. Please follow me on there. That way you can get the latest updates and you'll be notified whenever I release something new. Okay, with that, let's go on to your reading. So I pulled a single card. We're just going to go with the channeled message here. I'm getting a lot of stuff already. This is from the Out of Hand deck. You have the Nine of Swords. And I'm going to just take it all in. It's a pair of hands. I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird. You notice they drew swords here, and there's some drawings down here. Look at the tornado. I have to tell you that. I have got to tell you that. And why? Because I did a tea leaf reading recently, and there was like a little tornado on the side of my cup in my near future spot. And so I was like, whoa, I wonder if that means like it's going to be another crazy spring. I mean, April just started. This is April, May, June is the beginning of tornado season for Oklahoma, and I'm sure Texas. Tornado Alley, basically, anywhere in there. But I noticed a lot of you are getting hammered out there in the Midwest as well. I mean, Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, may I go on, all the way to the East Coast, anywhere between. I am so sorry for those of you who have had to go through this. The hail, the wind damage, the tornadoes, the flooding. My heart's with you. I've been there. We're in more. We hear you. We feel you. You know, our thoughts, our prayers, everything. Good vibes, healing, recovery with you. You know, there's never any good thing I can say about it because there's nothing I can say that's going to bring any of that back. But if you and your friends, your family, your neighbors, and your pets got out, that's what matters. That's what's important. So I just want to shout out to all of those people that are having to clean up after that mess. And it's not over, unfortunately. And that's what I get in this card is that little tornado happens to be drawn there. And I'm like, okay, that's the second time I've gotten that symbol within a week or two. And I get the feeling that there could be something. And I don't know if that's going to be in Oklahoma alone, or if this means that there's going to be more outbreaks of severe weather and tornadoes, across the nation again. I mean, we've already had, like, how many? Like 200 plus, almost 300? Oh, it's exhausting already. And we're not even to think of it. May is the worst. May is the most volatile time, especially for Tornado Alley. So I can only imagine it getting worse for this whole area. Oh, goodness. And my nose is itchy. Look, all of this stuff is stirred. Oh, the wind. The wind has been crazy. We're having a freeze warning tonight, guys. It was rain mixed with snow last night. And freeze warning, and it's going to be 80 by next Sunday. So what a difference a week makes, right? So there's a lot of stuff about the weather, extreme weather coming in. You can deny climate change all you want, but it's a real thing. There's a lot of stuff floating around out there about it, but it is a real thing. I mean, what do we expect? We think that the world doesn't age? It does, just like we do. We grow, and then once we hit a certain age, boom, we start aging. And the world is aging too, and we aren't helping it with our pollution and our garbage and everything that we put out there. The stuff we're putting into, our dirt, the stuff that we, put into our water and our air, not good. And we talk about the global temperature getting warmer. I mean, it's hard to describe it, but I mean, you think about it. When you put something into an oven, you're warming it for a while. And then it cools off. I mean, and it's cold again. I mean, this happens. There's going to be seasonal variabilities. We're still going to have our seasons. And just because it's going to be freezing tonight doesn't mean that we don't have global warming in that way. The temperature's still rising, and this means a rise in severe weather and flooding, drought. We're going to have windstorms and snowstorms, but you're going to have your tornadoes and hurricanes and everything in between. So it's still going to happen. And I feel like the Nine of Swords is about worry and doubt, fear, anxiety, usually. And it's usually up in your head. But I noticed this pair of hands, it's in your hands. It's in our hands. And it's not just like the weather. It's not just the physical nature type of thing. This is about your life too. Your worry is in your hands. There is something you can do about it. I take Prozac. I don't know about y'all, but I don't mind admitting it. I have no problem with it. Anxiety is something that affects many, 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 many of us. But you have to find what's right for you. Prozac worked for me, but it doesn't work for some of my friends. But what works for them did not work for me, You just have to find what works and what doesn't. When you find something that works, stick with it, because it is a life changer. And it really does make a difference. I didn't mean to go so long, but I had to just go with what I'm getting here, and I'm just getting like there's going to be a lot more drastic changes, not just with the weather, but the earth is starting to do a lot of things. I mean, Iceland's volcano is going up. We've had major earthquakes in like Taiwan and Japan. Papua New Guinea, I think, just had one too. I mean, they just keep going and going and going. Like, the earth is moving and shaking. It doesn't like what we're doing to it. The earth is getting older, and we're having these crazy solar flares. I mean, for the first time this past year, we saw the aurora borealis in Oklahoma. That's really far south for us. Usually you guys see it up on the northern half of the hemisphere up there. We don't normally see it this far south, but we were getting amazing shots with our cameras. Every color you could think of. It was beautiful. But that's kind of wild that we keep getting hit with these big solar flares. I mean, that can affect us. And look into the Schumann resonance as well, because that's been off the charts as well, and that can have an effect on our bodies. The moon has an effect on the tides. Why isn't, like, things that happen in space, the sun, the moon, the things on this earth? This is why you should walk around barefoot once in a while. Walk in the grass, the dirt, the sand, the water, like real water. Have contact with the actual earth. It is actually very healing for you. There's something called Down to Earth on Amazon Prime. Check it out. It's a really good documentary about earthing and actually what it does for your body. So this could be the first step in like just kind of reconnecting to it, reconnecting to nature, and getting back to this. And it will help you feel better. If you don't like getting your hands dirty, they have earthing mats now. You can put your feet on them, but they have earthing sheets. You can sleep on them now, and you can wake up feeling so much better. So maybe look into that. But it's in your hands. There are options for us to try to help ourselves to feel better, to do better, whether that's with diet, with exercise, with holistic medicine, if we insist, or with, doing better with the environment, just trying to do our thing, keep it a little bit cleaner. Don't toss the cigarette out the window and cause a forest fire. Okay, we've had plenty of those. We finally got rid of the fires with the rain, but now the rain is causing flooding in parts. It's wild, but it's like we can't get rid of one thing without having another. So, sorry I spoke so long, but there's a lot in this card. There may be wilder things to come, but don't worry too much, okay? Things are going to even out as they should. Just bear with it. You're going to get through it. Persevere. Everything is going to be okay.